Hey everybody, Aric for President here. Welcome to Casual Tuesday. It is 89 degrees in this room, so we're gonna sweat it out together. But our first story, we talk about a few quick game updates, and the first of these two is RealVR Fishing, and an update that I very much hope everyone checks out if you've ever been interested in this game. The new update coming to the Oculus Quest will be called the Together Edition, and allow up to 4 players at one fishing spot, avatar customization, voice chat, and much more. This update has rolled out now in its beta form, with a full launch happening in August. In RealVR Fishing, for those who have not played it, it's a terrific simulation, a game I easily can recommend to play, and the Oculus Quest is just the perfect platform for it. If you're sick of wave shooters, rhythm games, whatever, take the chance on this game. A fantastic game. The update's currently out right now in its beta form, rolling out in August fully, and Steam VR support will be coming eventually per the developers, but I highly recommend give this game a shot. And our second game update, now this is a game that I don't think many people know about at all, or I haven't read much about it, but Shadow of Valhalla is looking pretty cool. Let's talk about it. In a nutshell, Shadow of Valhalla looks to be a dynamic RPG combat simulator from a well-known VR developer, Chicken Waffle. Here they are promising one of the most bloody and most brutal experiences out there. It does include physics-based combat, it will support live mixed reality capture, and also, very thankfully, it will be coming with bHaptic Best support. This game looks absolutely brutal and fun, yet there's no release date, but it will be coming to PCVR, PSVR, and a mysterious unannounced 5G wireless headset, so that alone kind of piqued my interest originally to find this game. I'm looking forward to seeing what that headset is, and we'll probably visit that on a future video. But keep your eye out for this game. Watch the trailer, I'll link in the video description. It looks pretty fun, and I'm getting whole blade and sorcery kind of vibes from it. Our next story is a quick tech update on something possibly rolling out in the future, and that is Mojo Vision and their eyewear that can do both AR and possibly VR. And although honestly I don't know the logistics of, say, AR or VR contact lenses over the next 5 to 10 years, nonetheless, it is pretty exciting stuff. With $150 million raised in over 5 years in development, Mojo Vision has finally been willing to discuss their wearables. These AR and VR contact lenses use a tiny projector to send information directly to your retinas, and an early prototype demonstrated 14K pixel per inch and measured about 0.5 millimeters across. I could go on and on with the specs here, but when it comes to tech like this, I'm sure many of you know that whatever is discussed here will likely change. We can follow up down the road, but everything here is just speculation until we see an actual product. Now, what would these be used for if actualized? Well, not gaming probably, which is actually really good news to me. The AR industry targets of functional use pretty much apply here, with Mojo looking at sports and location overlays, names of people you're talking to, which would help me tremendously, real-time translations of signs and text, some practical uses like the ability to open electronic doors, kind of going full cyborg there, and additionally for those with vision impairments, these will not restore all eyesight, but have applications to aid that. It's a very cool piece of tech, but it may be far away from production, as direct eyewear is considered a medical device, and due to that, it will have to fully pass FDA regulations, which admittedly by Mojo, this is 100% their biggest hurdle, and they're not sure how long that will take. Very cool tech. We all know where this is going. Something like this will be actualized at some point. How soon and what will it do? Well, that's to be determined, but it's exciting stuff to talk about. Let me know your thoughts. In our most exciting story today, though, we do need to talk about Gerald McAllister and his deep dive into some APKs on the Oculus Quest, and he found some very, very interesting stuff. Now, I did reach out to him to better understand what he found, and in a nutshell, he went through the APKs, which are the applications on Android. For Oculus and Facebook, they generally update their APKs before new releases and new feature drops to prepare for anything coming, so many times they are a sign of what's to possibly come. And he did find a few interesting things here, so let's take a look. He did notice first a new set of icons in the home menu app, and the file was named multitaskingicons.png. One of the biggest wants to many is running background apps like Spotify and Discord, and I mean, you hear about this all the time, and it's surely needed. He did let me know the icons could just be for the web browser though. More digging will be required to see what they are for. Next up is what interests me the most, finding a file and image for a Guardian couch. It's basically a couch styled after the Guardian system. Now, you have probably seen since the last updates and upgrades to the Oculus Quest Guardian system that it has the ability now to better monitor obstacles in your play space. If furniture detection was coming sooner than later, it'd be very much welcome to map your VR home directly to your IRL home. Lastly, he finds a lot of Facebook Horizon files, even when his device was not in the alpha, but when speaking with him though, he did find that Horizon is also the name internally of the operating system, so that may be what this is buttoned up to be. Right before I wrapped up this segment, he did actually ping me and let me know that he found the term whiteboard very consistently in the VR shell, which is basically the home menu. It may be interesting to see if we get some type of AR whiteboard function, maybe a way that you can bring other people into your Oculus home and share that. We've all been wanting that for a while, so it's very, very exciting stuff. But of course, object detection is my #1 want. If there is some way to map my room to better fit the virtual play space, I will most likely be playing longer and have more immersive sessions. It is a huge thing, and I hope to see something like that coming pretty soon. And in our final story, we're going to talk about some more cool tech in development that may change how we interact in VR in the future. And these are being a 3D hand-sensed wristband in development and recently released by researchers at Cornell and the University of Wisconsin. The bracelet, called FingerTrack, can sense and translate into 3D the many positions of the human hand, including 20 finger joint positions using 3 or 4 miniature, low-resolution thermal cameras that read contours on the wrist. One of the most interesting discoveries is the tracking of the fingers by wrist position alone. This was a major discovery by our team, that by looking at your wrist contours, the technology could reconstruct in 3D with keen accuracy where your fingers are. It's the first system to reconstruct your full hand posture based on the contours of your wrist. It'll be very interesting to see how this develops. I'm always interested in more solutions that require less cameras or less tinkering. That way maybe we can focus on decreasing the size of headsets or wearables, but it's really cool stuff. But that's going to be the end of today's video. I'm going to go just wipe off all the sweat that I've been accumulating here. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon, that way you never miss an upload. And as always, see you on the next one, Space Cowboys.
Bang.